and we're going to be having 5 lights ahead of the drivers now for the Hungarian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. Ramza gets a bit of wheel spin on the start there, and now we've got the McLaren getting a poor start there. I think that was Rapid, who is now going to be dropping back in the field now. Ramza looks like he's managed to retain his lead out of the chicane now, and we've got Jaden and Nee now trying to pick up the lead here as we go now down to the end of the first sector now, and Ramza making a bit of a mistake there. Jerri in the background as well hitting that curb. So now Ramza going deep. Oh, he almost got the track limits violation there, and now Jezzi and Nee are trying to get that lead off Ramza now as we make our way through to the S's. Oh, Ramza hitting the curb, and now that sent him from pole position down all the way into the back of the field now. So it's going to be Jezzi who has somehow come out of this in the lead of this race here on the first lap. So that is a great start for Jezzi now, and he's got Nee still breathing down his neck though, so Nee wants to try and get that lead and try to secure his position in this race. Has there been a crash? I think there has been. Ramza has crashed out, so I don't think that's going to be a safety car. Loses the back end then. Oh wait, is that a... Oh, Jezzi's out! Jezzi's crashed in the chicane, so that's going to be a safety car deployed then. And Jezzi, the championship protagonist here, he's going to come out of Hungary 1 point behind Soggydick here. No! Now Alcott has gone. So Alcott looks like he's gone very early there. So Alcott is going to be leading the drivers away now for the restart here. And he's got a decent margin now. I think that is actually Razor. Has Razor overtaken a few drivers under the safety car? I think that he has. So Razor will probably get penalized later on in the race if the FIA choose to look into that. So now Rapid is down a few positions in there as well. We've got Alcott still holding on to this lead right now, and he's got Razor still behind him. Razor wants to try and catch up now. Razor and Alcott, both of them have points to prove here. These two drivers have lost out on quite a big amount of points. Then we have AMW, Jaden and ASM in there, but they're a little bit out. Oh, that's a big crash in the background. Who is that? That's Ja, who has had a major incident there. That's going to be another safety car deployed, and Ja has left the game now. So that is going to be... Oh, and Alcott hits the wall in the pit entry. So he's going to be losing some time from that, and they all have to file their way through the pit entry now safely if they want to be careful not to lose positions. Looks like Nee and Pecker, I think, have chosen to stay out. That's a very interesting choice here. And Nee has gone now, so had a bit of a tank slap on the exit though, and now he is going to be leading them away down the main straight for this Hungarian Grand Prix, which we have already had 2 safety cars, despite we are not even halfway into this race. So this has been quite an interesting race so far. Nee has managed to take the lead. As you can see, Alcott now in second place. AMW is leading a long line of cars that you can see as we now go down into turn 5, I think here this is. And now through these chicanes here, AMW has lost some time though, and oh, there's a Williams car going off. I think that was ASM, so ASM will probably get a track limit violation for that. And now Alcott is into the lead. AMW now has disconnected, so that solves that problem. So AMW is out of this race then. So the McDonald's Wi-Fi has caught up to him, unfortunately, and Alcott now trying to defend from Nee now this lead which he just earned, as we were talking about AMW there. And now going down into the final sector there, Razor has crashed out. Where is that? I think that is turn 2. So I think that's kind of a bit of a safe spot though for that car to be. We'll watch for the update after the first sector. The gap 2.3 seconds. So Alcott maybe falling out of touch from Nee now. He has to probably figure out if he wants to try something different, maybe with an extra pit stop, as Jerri now passes Pecker now for 3rd place. So Jerri is making his way up into another podium position here, which could be very decent for the Mercedes driver in the championship. You know, Nee actually, he could definitely win this race now. We've got 5 laps remaining. Jaden has chosen the pit, so Jaden may be triggering a wave of potential last few lap pitters, maybe. Mirage from P8 has pitted as well, so Mirage, well, he hasn't really got much to lose really. He was down in 8th obviously. Pits over to the soft tires, so Mirage and Jaden, they'll be on a mission to try and catch up to those in front of him. But it looks like Jerri himself doesn't really want to do that today, as Evan is also in. So these two have chosen to come in very late in this race here. As we go, there is Ethan right now. He's currently, I think, in P6 or P7. So he's doing a very decent job right now. But I think Jaden behind him here, look at Jaden. He's got a great exit there. He's going to have DRS, but I don't think he's going to be using it here. And now into the hairpins here. Look how much slower that RDA car is right now to the Haas car of Jaden behind him. And I think Jaden will probably make light work of him as we go now out of the hairpins. Ethan uses a bit of his ERS package, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold off that Haas car for very long, as you can see. And now Jaden is up into P7. Going round to the final chicane now. On the final corner we go here. Nee had a great result in the sprint, finished 3rd place. He's crossing the line now and he will win the Hungarian Grand Prix. Nee takes his first win for AlphaTauri here at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Algard though, he's holding on to 2nd place, just about on the line. Algard just about gets 2nd place. I think one more sector and Jerri would have had him right there. And meanwhile, Pekka crossing the line to finish decently for 4th place. Rapids lost 2 positions in that last sector. Jaden comes home for 5th place. Ninja will be in 6th place. Rapid will finish in 7th. Evan, well, he's had a very strange race. He's had a very quiet race actually. He's finishing in P8 here. Right then, so here are the results for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Nee takes the win, followed by Outguard for Williams, and Jerri takes another podium in P3. Meanwhile, in the Drivers' Championship, Soggydick's lead now is just 1 point, and not only that, but it's now 1 point separating the top 3 in the championship. And as for the Constructors' Championship then, Ferrari gained 7 points over Alpine, whereas Mercedes pull up the gap now to Alpine to just 2 points. So that's all the action then for this week, but don't miss the next race at Great Britain in the next week.